Hello and welcome to Tankpit.com. This guide will assist you in learning the basic controls and functions of Tankpit's interactive Java applet. Tankpit is a recreation of the old bonus web game Battlefield. If you've played the old game before, you should have no problem remembering the basic controls. If you haven't, then this simple tutorial will teach you everything there is to know about Tankpit. After creating a profile and naming your tank on the website, you will be presented with a home screen after clicking play. There are three important features to recognize on this home screen. The first is your tank's color. You can choose your color by selecting the tank on the right hand side of the screen. This color will represent your team on the current map. You will then find a current list of maps in the upper left hand corner. Typically there is only one active map at a time. Choose the map you wish to play and then look below for the map details. The details will list your selected tank's name, your color, your rank, and the current active players in the map sorted by their color. The last important feature of the screen is choosing where to place your tank. Move the cursor over the map until it turns into a crosshair. Then, choose an area on the map to place your tank. The screen will then load the Java applet and you will be inserted into the battlefield. Now that you are deployed into the field, you will notice several different features on your screen. We will now go over what each of these functions do and how to use them during the game. To the right of the screen is your command area and your chat functions. The command area will update you on current activities of the game and provide you with information about your tank. You can also select various chat commands below to shout to other players. Now the first important thing on your heads-up display is your tank's fuel level. Fuel is the most important aspect of the game. It will decide how much life you have and will ultimately determine what you can and cannot do. Almost every movement in the game will use up a determined amount of fuel. If you do not have sufficient fuel to carry out a command, you will be notified in the activity area to the right and your command will be denied. It is vital to keep an eye on your fuel levels. If you get too low, another player can deactivate you and you will become demoted. The next vital feature is your tank's action bar. On this action bar are three buttons: the map, use radar, and lay mines. When you click the maps button, your screen will open up the current region of the map you are in. Each map is divided into 9 different regions: north, south, east, west, the ordinal coordinates to these, and the center. You can pan through each region by clicking the arrows on the camera function located in the bottom center of your HUD. Find an area you wish to move to and your tank will then teleport to the selected area. Keep in mind that teleporting uses a lot of fuel and that you may need to find more once you move. To obtain additional fuel, move about the map until you encounter yellow fuel barrels. You can also scan for hidden caches by clicking the radar function. The radar function will scan a small vicinity around your tank for fuel, equipment, or mines. Once you have found fuel, move your mouse over the barrel, click and hold your mouse button until the command area says Get Fuel. Release your mouse and your tank will move to the barrel and fill up your fuel gauge. You will also notice a mine function on your tank's action bar. When you click the mine button, your tank will lay mines in a 3x3 pattern around your tank. Laying mines can assist you in making bases, trapping enemies, or protecting caches. You can also destroy enemy mines by clicking on them to shoot. You may have noticed small crates with the letter E appear on screen. These are equipment caches that can be used to stock your tank's inventory. There are 5 different items you can obtain by finding equipment caches throughout the map. They are shield armor, dual shots, missiles, homing missiles, and extra radar. Shield armor will decrease damage taken from enemy tanks and mines. Dual shots will provide additional damage to each shot. Missiles allow you to fire over obstacles and mountains. Homing missiles do the exact same thing as regular missiles, however, they will follow an enemy after they move. An extra radar will allow your tank's radar to scan the entire screen rather than the small vicinity. Keep an eye on your equipment levels, as they will eventually run out after repeated use. Try to save them for important fights. You can turn your equipment on and off by simply clicking the respected icon. The last important feature is your tank's experience bar. This bar will fill up after experience points is earned. You can earn experience by fighting enemies and deactivating them. Once your bar reaches its max, you will be promoted to the next level. As you get higher in rank, you will have to meet requirements in order to be promoted. You can see the current requirements by clicking on the experience bar and looking in the command area. One thing to keep in mind is that Tankpit does not show you other players' fuel levels by a specific gauge. Instead, a player's fuel level is represented by the color of their name. If a player is low on fuel, the color of their name will be darker. If you hover over an enemy tank, either on the field or on the map, you will see their name, rank, and any awards that they may have. If their name color is dark, they are low on fuel. You will also notice other features in the game, such as water ferries and blocks. Ferries allow for easy transportation across the water, while the blocks can be moved and placed wherever the player sees fit. Blocks can be used to create bases, cover a cache, or trap an enemy. To pick up a block, simply press and hold until the command area says Get Obstacle, and then drag the spot by releasing and clicking the area where you want it. Now that you've learned the basic functions of Tankpit, it is now time for you to enter the battlefield. For further information on awards, titles, and other news, check out Tankpit's written guide and bulletin board. You can also find out when scheduled tournaments occur and on what map they will be on. If you need to contact Tankpit for any reason, click the contact link at the bottom of the webpage. We hope you found this tutorial helpful, and we wish you luck battling your way to the top of the charts.